Because I don't usually talk to niggas who suck dick. Once they suck dick, I don't go back.
Now, recently, Cameron said Kanye is putting a stain on Chicago. Now, Kanye got upset, went on a little Twitter rant, and now we got Cam responding. Y'all better like the video. Y'all better subscribe. Let's get it.
No, what's up with your son, man? He's still your son. That's my nephew. You know, that's your son. That's my nephew now. Get your son under control, man. What we doing with him? Is he disowned, or you gonna have a talk with him?
I'm gonna have a talk with him. I might have to have a talk with him.
All right, so we not disowning him.
Nah, I'm not just yet. Not just yet.
All right.
I'm gonna fly to California tomorrow, man.
All right.
See where he's at, man. Because we gotta talk, man. I don't like what I'm hearing.
All right, nah, that's all good.
You hear what he said about you?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you. Because I don't usually talk to niggas who suck dick. Once they suck dick, I don't go back. I don't go back and forth once you admit you suck dick. That's just me. That's what I'm trying.
That part ain't my son.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are we doing? That's what I'm asking. Because if you giving him a pass,
I can't give him no pass to that.
Yeah, I'm not going back and forth with that.
I didn't hear all that, but
we talked about it last week.
Yeah, I gotta walk away.
Yeah, like that's what the whole thing was about. I was just like, I know how you stand on business. I didn't know if we had, it was what's it called, the intervention. If you was gonna have an intervention. I
was trying to have the intervention, but I can't stand.
All right, it might have been a phase.
So what Cam is saying is that this whole phase is up. He can have his whole phase deleted.
Listen,
that's what Drea said.
No, you could delete being a hoe. What Drea said, but Dre ain't a man who suck dick. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if you like it, I love it. I'm following your lead on this. This
is uncharted territory. These are conversations we never had in hip hop. This is uncharted territory. Please forgive me for all my response. I don't know what to say on this. I gotta pray.
Oh man! All right.
Well, real quick, just for context, can I read what he said? Because the audience is probably like, "But what did he say?"
Yeah.
Because I want you guys' reaction. So. Ye, in a deleted tweet, he said, "How Cam say I'm doing anything bad for Chicago? Chicago loves me. I love Cam. It's niggas like you that had me shook to release the song, but I ain't scared of y'all type of niggas. And thank you for making Dipset. You're a god. And fuck you, by the way. And I got on my $2 million Dipset belt as I tweet."
Yeah, that's why I asked him, like, because you know I usually handle stuff like this. This is why I'm asking you. Was this still your son? Because it's my nephew. That's why I'm asking you. What are we doing with this? Do we leave it alone? I'm gonna leave it alone till May tells me what I have to do with this. That's all I can say, man. I'm leaving it alone, man.
These days with Kanye, bro, y'all notice I don't post a lot of his stuff no more. Lately, Kanye has just been on Twitter, and you got academics working as his new mouthpiece. You know how academics was talking for 6ix9ine and talking for Drake during the beef? Now he's talking for Kanye West, kind of like everything Kanye says, Ack co-signs it, or any type of tweet that Kanye puts out, academics is posting it all over his social medias. So I see some of the stuff Kanye says through way of academics, but I don't really, I don't really follow him because he really did lose me when he was talking about his cousin and I'm thinking to myself, is that a publicity stunt? Is that real? Is everything Kanye doing right now trying to promote music or clothes or something like that? It's just, he's completely lost me. He getting to the point where I'm getting to some of his music on Spotify and I'm skipping the songs. I don't want to get to the point where I don't listen to Kanye music no more, but I mean, I definitely don't listen to his new music. So yeah, I don't blame Cameron for not really going completely off on Kanye because he getting to the point where he might be somebody you don't even respond to. You just let dudes like that just be over there. Sometimes you gotta separate yourself from certain type of people, and I don't know if Kanye need an intervention. May said he gonna go talk to him. They need a pastor. You know how like when they get the demons out of you in the scary movies and it's the pastor and he trying to suck the demon out and do an exorcism? That's what Kanye need. He need an exorcist. And then every time he do something crazy, he trying to mask it with, I'm just trying to get my kids back. I'm acting crazy so I can get my kids back. And then if it's not about his kids, he try to make it about, he's doing it for black people. I'm doing this for black people. You can't say you out here moving for black people with the White Lives Matter shirt, okay? You sold the White Lives Matter shirt. And for all the Caucasian people who might be watching this, my white friends out there, it's not that white lives don't matter. We know that. We've just never had a time in the US where we felt like white lives weren't cared about. So it's not that black people feel like white lives should be devalued. We just want black lives to be valued the same way as white lives. That's the point. I see a lot of white people say, yeah, well white lives matter too. That's nobody's saying you don't matter. But it's this uncomfortable feeling that a lot of white people get when you talk about race. They like to, bury it under the ground. They don't want to talk about it. No, don't mention it. Don't mention it. Because unfortunately, they feel like, it attaches back to slavery and it's a stain on them. But to tell you the truth, every race in human history has committed atrocities. Black people have. Okay? Like it is what it is. But in America, we trying to work to peace and freedom and the melting pot, as they say. So, it's not always white people are the only people who ever committed an atrocity. No, human beings have done human stuff. But if we're going to have a conversation about things that need to change in America, yeah, that's one thing black people want to see changed. But going back to Kanye, yeah, you can't say I'm doing what I'm doing for black people and I'm moving for black people when everything you do seems to contradict that. But I see a lot of his fans, they eat it up. It's a lot of people, every time I mention Kanye, they in the comments and they upset. They feel like Kanye needs to be protected at all costs. But what about the people that he's attacking? Who protects those people? But I guess he can get away with it because he's a black billionaire and because he made College Dropout and Deep Dark Twisted Fantasy or whatever your favorite Kanye album is. I still think 808s and probably Life of Pablo are his best projects, just to me for right now. But still, that don't give him the right to hurt people on his platform. But as he says, I'm just talking. And, for Ak, I think Ak needs to get past this I'm going to be a slave to an artist thing. Okay, like it was cool with the 6ix9ine thing. You was making a lot of money. It was cool with the Drake thing. That's Drake. But now he's attached himself to Ye, who looks like a sinking ship. And I don't like to see that for Ak. But I feel like ever since that situation with Ak, he's on his I don't give a F tour. You know what I mean? Like, this is dark academics now. Y'all tried to say, I was wrong for that video with that kid. Now I'm gonna really do some bad stuff. So I'm gonna link up with Kanye. That's kind of how it feels to me. But yeah, man. Shout out to Cam and Mace. I don't blame them. It's Ye is Ye. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.